Hi, my name is Gabby, and I'm one of the sales engineers here at Zoho. Most teams interact with their leads the same way. Doesn't matter if it's a VP who's clicking on our pricing pages, connecting with our marketing emails, or somebody who filled a contact us form and maybe put an incorrect phone number or mistyped their email. Both of these leads are coming into the same lead list. They're being sent to the same reps for the same effort. How does your team tell who's more interested and who's not? Being able to prioritize your leads effectively allows for your sales reps to put their efforts to people who are showing buying signals. By the end of this video, you'll understand what lead scores are, how to configure them in your Zoho CRM, how this connects to the broader Zoho ecosystem, and allow for your reps to utilize this for prioritizations. Before we jump in, here's a checklist of things that you need to have. One is admin access in your CRM. We'll be going to the automation section of the setup. Second is your ideal customer profile. This is how your team wants to prioritize, especially when we talk about demographic information. What fields are important for your team to utilize for prioritization? Is it industry? Is it annual revenue? Is it some other metric? Lastly, optional integrations. If you have Zoho One, you have a lot available to you. Do you have these pre-integrated? If we want to take into account marketing emails sent through Zoho campaigns, make sure that's connected. Or website visits with SalesIQ. Likewise, survey responses with Zoho Survey. Now let's set this up in our CRM. Under Setup, you'll go to Automation and you'll find scoring rules. There are two different types of scoring rules we can set up. You can do a manual score, that's what we'll be looking at today, or you can do a ZIA score. A ZIA score trains off of your records in your system to help identify your prioritization. You need a minimum of 200 records, but you can run these in parallel. As you can see from mine, I have a combination of manual and ZIA scores running in my system, as well as connected to other modules. When you first begin setting these up, you will identify your demographics, who they are and how do we want to reward those points. In my case, I'm adding points for being contacted or pre-qualified and subtracting when we're not. I'm also utilizing annual revenue to help identify who's a bigger fish than the other. In my case here, annual revenue between 50,000 and 200,000 is getting 20 points, but if they're over $1 million, they're getting 100 points. I'm also providing points based off of referrals. So if it's a customer referral, they're getting 50 points. And if it's a partner referral, we can award them 70 points. Once you've set your demographic information up, next is your behavioral signals. In my case, if emails are bounced, we're subtracting 5 points, but if any of these are opened or clicked on, that's 10 points. These emails denoted here are ones coming from the CRM itself. I can also do the same when we talk about calls. You also have the opportunity to bring in other Zoho tools that are connected to your CRM. In my case, I have Zoho Sign already ready to go, but I also have the opportunity to bring in other tools such as Zoho Campaigns, SalesIQ, surveys, so I can have everything feeding together. Now, each of these tools do offer scoring on their own. In the case of Zoho Campaigns, I can come into the contact scoring, and utilize these scores to help prioritize for marketing purposes, making sure that people who are most engaged are being targeted correctly. In the case of SalesIQ, I can go into the settings. Under automation, you have lead scoring. And these types of scores can help make sure people are being routed to the correct agents or pushed into your CRM directly. Once you have your scoring rules set up, you'll go down and hit that save. Optionally, you can bring those scores as fields onto the record as well. In my case, I have 3, so I can utilize them for things like custom views or automations. You'll be given the prompt to update old records if you'd like the scores to run for things that are already existing in your system, or newer records as they come in. Now, what this looks like on a lead. Within the list view, you can bring those scores right here to the front and create things like custom views. When my reps log in for the day, they know very quickly Oscar is a great person to call out to because he has 480 points today. On the record, if you chose to enable those scores, you will see them right there for you. But if you keep on going down, You have a dedicated section where you can see where scores are being attributed and have graphical information about this as well. Lead scoring is one of the highest leveraging tools in CRM. It takes the guesswork out of prioritization and makes sure that your best leads are getting the best effort right at the get-go. It takes about 15 minutes to set up, but the efficiency once it's going is phenomenal, and you get better conversion rates. If you want to take this further, I'd highly recommend setting up multiple scoring rules and pairing that with workflows, making sure that when a score hits a certain threshold, they go to senior reps. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. If you have any ideas for future videos that you'd like us to cover or any questions that you have, feel free to drop those in the comments or reach out to us via email at discoverzoho@zohocorp.com.